Hi YouTube, welcome back. Another installment. What's going on in my colony? As you can see, the tumbler's gone. There's no fry in the tank. So the juveniles and the males are all just getting on. A little bit shy tonight because I have moved a few things about today in the aquarium, so they don't particularly like change. So they've been a little bit standoffish, but yep, the babies are no longer in the aquarium, and this is where they are. They're now in the fry tank, and they've been in here since Friday. I got home from work on Friday evening and looked at them and made a decision and studied the internet and looked at the stages that there were people that had bred them and at what stage they were at before they released them, and I decided that it's time, so I put them in here on Friday night and they're doing okay, they're doing good. Really pleased. And it, obviously from their point of view, it must have been really strange from being in probably 1/4 litre of water to now being in 48-50 litres of water, and they'll be in here for about a month until we grow them on a little bit more, and then we can move them to something a bit bigger. But there you go. We counted 26. It was difficult to count them because they wouldn't keep still, but my son came up with a great idea. He took a photograph while they were all sort of in the front, in the middle, and we counted them from that. So yeah, really pleased. Quite a few of them around the back of the filter. I'm using an air filter, as you can see, and it's a sponge filter, sorry, with an airflow in it. I'm really pleased with it. It's doing a fantastic job. Cost me £6 off the internet. I modified it slightly. Wanted a little bit of flow, and so I put this pipe work on the top so that as the air comes out, it's directed away, and I'm just getting a nice enough amount of flow. Not enough to give these little fellas hard work to keep still or whatever, but just enough to keep things moving around. So yeah, I'm really pleased. So there you go. Just back to the main aquarium for a while because I just want to make 1 or 2 acknowledgements to some people, because I decided to do this 3 or 4 years ago, and I first discovered Frontosas. I never knew anything about Frontosas until that point, and I was in an aquarist's in Yorkshire, and bit of a sad story really, because I was keeping Severums prior to this, and I'd lost a few. I won't go into too much detail about that, and I was almost on the brink of quitting being a fish keeper, and then I saw one of these in an aquarium and looked at it and went home and then studied it on the internet and then thought, yeah, I like that fish, so I went back and bought one, and then from that point onwards I bought 6 more from different bloodlines. So two of these fish are actually siblings. I can't point them out to you because they won't keep still, but all the rest are from different bloodlines, and they're all a very similar age, and they've matured and done nicely, and some of them are still maturing, but obviously we've got 3 juveniles in the tank. They're from what I've produced, well, what they've produced in my aquarium. But to get to this point, I've had a lot of help from family and from friends, and I'd just like to acknowledge that, because my wife really tolerated me, because it is an obsession and it does take up a lot of room and it is costly. But at the same time, I've got to thank her for keeping me in check, because, as probably some of you will know, it can get silly and you can end up with aquariums everywhere, and she sort of kept a good eye on that, and rightly so really, because I'd probably move couches and TVs and fridges out and have aquariums in instead, and that's just not on. I'd also like to thank my son, because he helped me. This aquarium is 100 gallons and it's heavy and it's big, and he helped me a lot with it. And when I bought it second hand, and I'll go into that on another video, and it needed a refurb, and he helped me with that, and without him, you know, I wouldn't have had this aquarium. So I'm really grateful. I'm grateful to my mother, because she tolerated me by letting me refurb it in her garage, which is a nice clear space, so thanks for that, Mum. And my daughter, she's been really helpful, because whenever there's been a situation where I've needed a spotter, as you can imagine, if you're trying to get things out of this aquarium or do things, you're over the top, and you need somebody to help you to identify where things are, what things are, who they are, and she's been great in that respect. And they've all been encouraging, and so thank you. But I'd also like to give out a big thanks to some of the YouTube posters, and for you people that are interested in getting into any type of fish really, but these type particularly. There's several people on YouTube that I found invaluable, and to name a few is Kenerl Cichlids. He's a big African cichlid keeper and cichlid breeder. He's taught me a lot through his posts, so you know, I'm really grateful to be able to see them. Frontosa for Life, there's another one. He has been a massive source of information about Frontosa and where they come from. KGTropicals, they cover a huge range, John and Lisa. Big thanks to them, because the post that they put out, again, you watch these videos and it's amazing what you pick up from them. And then on a different sort of note, but obviously to do with the aquarium and other things, because it's so expensive, you know, sometimes you've got to find a way to do things on a budget. And there's a gentleman on YouTube from Nova Scotia, and he's called Joey, and he goes under the name of the King of DIY fish keeping, and he is the king, because if you're looking to do this hobby but you're looking to do it on a budget, visit his website, visit his YouTube page, because he really has saved me some money, and gave me some great ideas. So thanks for that. Okay, hope you enjoyed watching my fish while I was ranting on, and I'll be posting again soon. Thank you.